Tonight we conclude our special report focusing on the methamphetamine problem here in West Alabama.
WVUA's Claire Stewart takes a closer look at the Zero Meth campaign that's trying to stop meth use. We want to warn you now, some of the images in this story are graphic.
You may have seen Zero Meth commercials on TV or seen billboards around town. Some of the images may be a little disturbing, but the goal of the campaign is to bring the meth reality to light.
In this instance, we thought it was very challenging to make an impression on a teenager and hopefully a lifelong impression as to what meth was.
It didn't take long for Greg Davis with D Group to say yes to the project after the Alabama District Attorneys Association asked him to sign on.
I've got an 18-year-old and a 13-year-old, so it didn't take long when we were approached, whether it was any drug really, to try to educate kids on what was going on.
Davis says the campaign is geared toward 12 to 24-year-olds. It's funded through federal and state grants thanks to the help of Alabama Governor Bob Riley and U.S. Senator Richard Shelby. Once the money was in place, district attorneys across the state were able to take their message directly to schools. Recently, Tuscaloosa County District Attorney Tommy Smith shared this Zero Meth video with high schoolers.
The most memorable part was how their teeth dried out and how they did stuff to themselves and how they hurt themselves when it wasn't really good.
I mean, some of the before and after pictures were, wow.
Scary.
Yes, scary wasn't the word. Hair was discolored, skin was saggy and wrinkled. I was like, wow.
Smith says it's important to send this message to students before school lets out because summer is when kids have a lot of free time on their hands, and that's when they may be tempted to experiment with drugs and alcohol.
It's a lot of peer pressure these days, with kids and other students that do stuff like that. They try to influence other people to do drugs, so I try to influence them not to do it.
And that's the same goal of the Zero Meth campaign. The public service announcement recently won a national award. Now other states are looking to Alabama and the campaign's effectiveness, hoping Zero Meth can come to their cities to curb this problem many are calling an epidemic. Claire Stewart, WVUA News.
Greg Davis with D Group says South Carolina and Louisiana are interested in copying the Zero Meth in their states. He'll also present this campaign at the National District Attorneys Association meeting this summer, so it could spread across America very quickly. If you'd like more information about the dangers of meth, go to our website, WVUATV.com, click links. We have a shortcut to the Zero Meth website.